Hello children, welcome back to mathematics class. In our last class, we have learned about Pythagoras theorem. Let us recall Pythagoras theorem. Now, in triangle ABC, angle B is right angle. AC is hypotenuse. AB and BC are the other two sides of the triangle. According to Pythagoras theorem, in a right angled triangle, the square and the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on the other two sides. Therefore, hypotenuse is AC. AC square is equal to sum of the squares on the other two sides, that is AB square plus BC square. This is Pythagoras theorem. Now children, let us solve some of the problems based on Pythagoras theorem. Let us consider a problem. ABC is an equilateral triangle of side 2A. Find each of its altitude. Children, read the problem carefully. It is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means triangles with all the sides equal. So all the sides equal to 2A. To solve problems based on Pythagoras theorem, we need to draw diagrams. Dear children, draw a triangle, equilateral triangle ABC, and call each side as 2A. Here is triangle ABC. AB is equal to 2A, AC is also 2A, BC is also 2A. Children, altitude is the distance, perpendicular distance from the vertex to the opposite side. From A, draw a perpendicular to BC. According to the property of equilateral triangles, the perpendicular drawn from the vertex to the opposite side bisects the side. Therefore, BD AD is the perpendicular from A to the side BC. Therefore, BD equal to DC. You know, each side is 2A. Therefore, BD is A. DC is also equal to A. Consider the triangle ADB. In triangle ADB, angle D, that means ADB is 90 degree and AB becomes the hypotenuse. So therefore, apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. So therefore, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. Now substitute the values. So AB is equal to 2A. Substitute AB square means 2A whole square is equal to AD square, right, as it is, plus BD. Know the value of BD. BD is equal to A. Therefore, right here in the place of BD square, write A square. Now simplification. Write AD square as it is, 2A square minus A square. So AD square as it is, 2A whole square is square of 2A means 4A square minus A square. Here 4A square minus A square is 3A square. Therefore, AD square is equal to 3A square. Now we need only AD. So what you have to do? Put square root to the right side. Right side is 3A square. Put square root to this. So you'll get, what is the square root of A square? Square root of A square is A. 3 you cannot is not a perfect square. Therefore, right, as it is 3 root 3. So therefore AD is equal to root 3 into A. Yes children, what is AD? AD is the altitude of the triangle, altitude of this triangle. So therefore, altitude of the triangle, equilateral triangle here is root 2a. Dear children, we shall solve one more problem. Prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus is equal to the sum of the squares of its diagonals. Yes, children, in your previous classes, you have learned quadrilaterals. In that, you have learned rhombus and also the properties of rhombus. Rhombus is quadrilateral having all the sides equal. And also one more property. Do you remember the property of diagonals? Yes, the property of diagonals is the diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other perpendicularly. Dear children, we need to use this property to solve this problem. Draw ABCD rhombus and also draw diagonals AC and BD. Let these diagonal intersect at O. Dear children, AC, AO is equal to OC. You know all the property of diagonals, they bisect each other. Therefore, AO is equal to OC. So that is equal to half of AC. AO is equal to CO is equal to half of AC. Similarly, the other triangle also, other diagonal also bisects. Therefore, BO is equal to DO is equal to half of BD. BO is equal to DO is equal to half of BD. Yes, children. Now there are four right angle triangles here. Consider any one triangle. We shall take this triangle ABO. In AOB, triangle AOB, right angle triangle AOB, angle AOB is 90 degree. So can you apply Pythagoras theorem here? Yes, this is hypotenuse. So AB square is equal to AO square plus BO square. This is according to Pythagoras theorem. AB square is equal to AO square plus BO square. Dear children, substitute the values here. AB square is equal to AO square plus BO square. What is AO? AO is half of AC. So AB square right as it is equal to AO means AC by 2 O square plus BO, that is half of BD. BD by 2 O square. Simplify this. So AC by 2 whole square is AC square by 4. 2 square is 4. Similarly, BD by 2 whole square is BD square by 4. Now look at this. AB square is equal to AC square by 4 plus BD square by 4. Multiply each side by 4 because here denominator is 4. Multiply each side by 4. You get here multiplying 4 into AB square, you get 4AB square equals, here if you multiply by 4, 4 and 4 gets cancelled, you get AC square plus, here again 4 multiplied by 4, 4 and 4 gets cancelled, you get BD square. So therefore 4AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. Children, in a rhombus all the sides are equal. AB square, 4AB square means you can write AB square plus AB square plus AB square plus AB square 4 times, or you can write AB square plus BC square plus DC square plus AD square. These are the sum of the squares of the sides is equal to, these two are diagonals, square on the diagonals, AC square plus BD square. This is how we can prove this problem, solve this problem. Dear children, now there are many problems based on Pythagoras theorem. We shall consider One more problem. A ladder 10-meter long reaches a window 8 meters above the ground. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the base of the wall. The children, visualize the statement of the problem and also a diagram to solve problems based on Pythagoras theorem. Dear children, you need to draw figures having right angle triangle. Dear children, here is a diagram according to the statement. So AB is the ladder and AC is the wall and BC is the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. Now here is a triangle, triangle ACB, which is right angled at C. Dear children, now whenever there is right angle triangle, we can easily apply Pythagoras theorem. Now AC becomes the diagonal. So according to Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. Substitute the values of these. You know what is AB? AB is 10 square is equal to AC. AC is 8 square plus BC. You don't know BC, write it right as it is BC square. So 10 square is equal to 8 square plus BC square. Now simplification part. Write BC square as it is 10 square minus 8 square. So 10 square is 100 minus 8 square is 64. So BC square is equal to 100 minus 64. So 100 minus 64 is how much? 36. So BC square is equal to 36. We need only BC. Put the square root on the right hand side. So BC is equal to root 36. You know 36 is a perfect square, children. Therefore, what is the square root of 36? Yes, that is 6. So therefore, BC is equal to 6 meter. Therefore, what is asked in the problem? The distance. BC is nothing but the distance of the foot of the ladder from the base of the wall, which is equal to 6 meters. Dear children, we shall solve one more problem. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meters stand on a plain ground. If the distance between the feet of the poles is 12 meter, find the distance between their tops. Children, visualize the diagram. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meters. They are apart 12 meters apart. We need to find the distance between their tops. Dear children, here is the drawing. Now AB is a pole of 6 meter and CD is another pole of 11 meters. Let pole CD is equal to 11 meter and pole AB is equal to 6 meter. So AB is the shorter pole and CD is the bigger pole. From A, these two poles AB and CD are 12 meters apart. So from A, draw a perpendicular to CD. Let it cut CD at P. We have drawn a perpendicular. Therefore, AP is equal to BD. These two sides are equal. If this is 12 meters, this also will be 12 meters. AB is 6 meters. So therefore, PD, this side also, this PD is also 6 meters. So what is the remaining length of this line? So PC is equal to 11 minus 6. 11 minus 6. So you'll get 5 meters. So here is a triangle. Triangle APC. In triangle APC, angle P is 90 degree and PC is 5 meters. AP is 12 meters. So this becomes a right angle triangle. We know the two sides. Third side we need to find A to C. That is the distance between the top of the poles. Dear children, can we apply here Pythagoras theorem? Yes, we can apply here Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AP square plus PC square. Yes. Now AC square is equal to AP square plus PC square. That is Pythagoras theorem. Substitute the values. AC square write as it is. AP is 12. AP is 12. 12 square plus PC. PC is 5. 5 square. Simplify this. 12 square is 144. 5 square is 25. Since there is plus, add these two quantities. You will get 169. So AC square is equal to 169. Only AC is equal to square root of 169. So 169 is the perfect square. The square root of 169 is 13. So AC is equal to 13 meters. Therefore, AC is the distance between the top of the poles is 13 meters. This is how we can solve this problem. Dear children, we shall solve one more problem. The perpendicular from A on side BC of a triangle ABC intersects BC at D such that DB is equal to 3CD. DB is equal to 3CD. Prove that 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. Yes, children, we have to prove this. This is the condition given here. DB is equal to 3CD. Yes, children, you need to draw a triangle ABC and apply this condition and prove 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. Draw the triangle. I hope you are ready with the triangle now. Now we shall solve it. Yes, children, in triangle ABC, AD is the perpendicular from A to BC. And the condition is, see, apply here Pythagoras theorem to triangle ADC and AB ABD. There are two right angle triangles here. Apply Pythagoras theorem to both these right angle triangles. Dear children, AB is common for both these right angle triangles. Now we shall apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. So AB square is equal to AD square plus DB square. So AD, I already said that AD is common to both these. Keep AD on the left hand side is equal to AB square minus DB square, call it equation 1. Now consider the other triangle. Other triangle is ADC. So AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. Here AD is common, I already said. Keep AD on the left hand side. AD square is equal to AC square minus CD square. There are two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. In both the equations, left hand sides are equal, AD square, and here also AD square. So therefore, right hand side also equal, AB square minus DB square is equal to AC square minus CD square. So AB square minus DB square is equal to AC square minus CD square. Okay, children, apply the condition here. DB is equal to 3CD. Alright, AB square as it is. So in the place of DB, you write 3CD whole square is equal to AC square minus CD square as it is. Simplify this. AB square minus 3CD whole square. 3 square is 9. CD whole square is CD square is equal to AC square minus CD square. Simplify these children. CD square is here. Here is also CD square. Write AB square as it is. AC square as it is. Minus CD square. Bring this 9CD square to the right hand side. That becomes plus. Minus 9CD square becomes plus 9CD square. And here write AB square as it is equal to AC square minus CD square plus 9CD square. Subtract, you get 8CD square. AB square is equal to AC square plus 8CD square. Now children, you need to substitute for CD square. From the figure, in the figure, this is BC. BC you can write BD plus CD. BD plus CD becomes BC. So BC is equal to DB plus CD. So what is DB? DB is equal to 3CD. So BC is equal to 3CD plus CD. So 3CD plus CD is 4CD. BC is equal to 4CD. Here we need CD square. So therefore CD is equal to BC by 4. So here CD square is there. So you square it. CD square becomes BC by 4 whole square. BC by 4 BC by 4 whole square is BC square divided by 16. When you square it, will get BC square by 16. So therefore write AB square as it is, AC square as it is, plus 8 also as it is, CD whole square. CD is BC by 4. CD whole square by BC whole square. BC by 4 whole square becomes BC square divided by 16. Write AB square as it is, AC square as it is. 8 and 16. You can cancel numerator and denominator. 8 ones are 8 twos are. So BC square by 2. Here children, 2 is there in the denominator. Multiply each term by 2. So multiply 2AB square by 2. It becomes 2AB square. Multiply the other term 2AC square by 2. That becomes 2AC square. Multiply the last term BC square by 2 by 2. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. You'll get BC square. So therefore 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. This is what we need to prove. Hence it is proved.